What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fitzy. I just got home from work, and man, did a lot of stuff happen while I was at work. We got Registeel dropped, and we got a bunch of new raid bosses in all types of eggs, the tiers, and let's go over them. And this is actually a good infographic by a couple of gaming. Yaya, you know who you are. So credit to them. Looks amazing. We got Shiny Charmander, a possible Shiny Charmander in the Tier 1 eggs. We also have Ammonite making a return to be Shiny. Makuhita if you're still trying to get a Shiny Makuhita. Same with Meditite, so all of Tier 1 raids can have a Shiny chance. Now the second one is Alolan Exeggutor. That one's pretty cool that you can do raids in that. Try to get 100%. And another one I think is a notable mention is Kirlia. I do not have a good Gardevoir, and I want one, and I want to max it out, and I don't have one. So we have Kirlia, a new one, and Magmar came back. Still trying to get a good Magmar, now's the time. Now we also have Alolan Raichu. We figured that Alolan forms were going to come in raids anyway, and Niantic delivered. But I still agree that we need to have a way to manipulate Gen 1 evolutions into their Alolan counterparts. But we have Alolan Raichu here, 1224, 1531. These are the 100% that you're looking for, the lucky numbers. We have Flareon making a return, Porygon making a return, and we have a Donphan raids. You cannot be upset about Donphan raids. Donphan is a huge underestimated Pokemon. It has a 214 attack stat, it has a 214 defensive stat, it has like a 180 HP stat. Like, Donphan is a monster, people. A lot of people look over Donphan, but Donphan is a very good Pokemon, and it's good to use with counter Earthquake against Regirock. So go out there and catch yourself a good Donphan. You are not going to be disappointed. And then lastly, we have Alolan Marowak here, 966, 1208. I do not know why it's a tier 4. I think that's rather strange. Golem makes a return, Houndoom makes a return, so is Rhydon, and then you got Registeel at the bottom. 1292 is 100%, 1615 if you're in the frigid weather. Now, let's go ahead and go over some of these Alolan forms in the GoHub database, starting with Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu has a max CP of 2143, an attack of 201, a defense of 172, but a small stamina of 120. Now, the attack stat of 201 is a lot bigger than regular Raichu's 193, I do believe it is. The defense, I believe, is higher as well, and it has some access to some pretty good moves. Let's go ahead and look. So it has access to Spark and Volt Switch. Spark is a very good quick move, and it can learn Psychic. So you could actually use this against Machamps, for an example. But it does have the best possible electric moveset in the entire game, and that is Spark and Wild Charge. That is the best combination you can have for an electric type Pokemon, and as of right now, Alolan Raichu is the only one in the game that can have Spark and Wild Charge. If you gave Spark to Raikou, it would be absolutely ridiculous as it is already now. So next up we have Alolan Exeggutor, and we've probably talked about this before, but let's go ahead and go over it again. Alolan Exeggutor coming at 2881 for max CP, attack of 230, a defense of 158, and a stamina of 190. Now it is grass and dragon type, which makes it pretty cool. A lot of viability there. It takes neutral damage from fire attacks for the most part. Let's go ahead and look at the moves. We've got Bullet Seed, Dragon Tail, Solar Beam, Seed Bomb, and Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse is a pretty good dragon type move, so you can go either or with this type of Pokemon. You can go Grass, Bullet Seed, and Solar Beam, or you can go Dragon Tail, Dragon Pulse, giving yourself that viability that you might be looking for. Now we got one more to go over, and that is Alolan Marowak. Alolan Marowak, arguably one of the coolest looking Alolan forms we can possibly get, but you will be a little bit disappointed on its stats. It is a Fire and Ghost type, which is a really cool type coverage. Comes with a max CP of 1691, an attack of 144, a solid defense of 200, but only a stamina of 120. So it's not a very good Pokemon, and that's why I'm confused on why it's at tier 4. So let's go ahead and look at the moves. We've got Hex and Rock Smash with Shadow Ball, Fire Blast, and Bone Club. And the best moveset's going to be using it as a ghost attacker with Hex and Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball obviously dealing a ton of damage, being the best ghost charge move that you could possibly get. Hex is okay, but Shadow Claw really rips. So, are you going to use Alolan Marowak at all? Honestly, no, it's a trophy. I still don't understand why it's at tier 4s, but it is what it is. And actually, we're forgetting another Pokemon to go over. Let's go ahead and do that now. That is Registeel, because Registeel was released. So let's go ahead and go over Registeel. Registeel, coming in at 2261, excuse me, CP, attack of 143, a defense of 285, and a stamina of 160. Compared to Regice and Regirock, it stinks. So, can it make up with its moves? Kinda. It can learn Metal Claw, Rock Smash, Focus Blast, Hyper Beam, and Flash Cannon. Now, Metal Claw with Stab is one of the best moves in the entire game. With Flash Cannon, if it had Gyro Ball, it'd be a lot better. But this comes in as a subpar Steel attacker. If you want a Steel team, you want Registeel on your Steel team, along with Metagross and Aggron, Scizor, and Steelix. Fill in the 6th spot with whatever you want. I'm probably leaving out something. But Registeel isn't really that great, to be honest. Try to get a good one. It's got an interesting typing with Steel, so if they ever are allowed to put one legendary in a gym, if we're ever allowed to do that, this would be a decent Pokemon to throw into. 285 defensive stat is still nothing to scoff at, but it's nothing like its other brothers. You know, Regice and Regirock, they have a ton of defense compared to Registeel. So I don't know what Niantic did to really mess up this Pokemon, but I hope they fix it, just like they need to fix Ho-Oh and Suicune, just for example. But there you go, guys. There's a news roundup for what came out today, what you can look forward to. Go out there and do those raids. They're a lot of fun. I can't wait to go out tomorrow in the morning and farm some really cool raids. I'm very excited. I'm hoping I get a pretty good Alolan Raichu, Marowak, Exeggutor, and even a Kirlia, because I still need a good Gardevoir. Remember to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be a part of the Fitz City fam. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.